What's up, everybody? How's it going? How you doing? How are you all? Well, I hope. Well, tonight is gonna be a different night. I plan to actually do some side questing. We're done with the main scenario. As you can see, Lise is in the place of Conrad. So, I'm gonna try to just jump in here and do some side questing. And also trying to collect some Aether Currents, because in the future I suspect they're going to be helpful and useful. So we're going to jump in on that. Maybe try some other more difficult trials. See how that pans out. Just for the sake of things. I'll go ahead and get everything all set up here. Now let's just take a look here and see what exactly we have here to offer. Hunt for Omega. To kill the Coral. Let's try the hunt for Omega. I think I'm ready. I forgot that you could ride them out here. Which one was it? Wedge? Yes. Wedge wears the expression of a man at his wit's end. Tonberry, thank the gods you're here. We need your help. In case you haven't heard, we've set up operations in Augur's Reach while looking for Omega. It's been decidedly slow going. I'm sorry to say, and we still haven't seen the blasted thing since it disappeared during the battle with Shinryu. Which is not to say we haven't made any progress. We know now that Shinryu ended up in the Imperial's hand, and for that, it was shackled with some distinctive looking bindings when they found it. Obviously, only you know what could have done something like that. And the fact that the restraints were still functioning suggests it didn't shut down when the chief instructed it to either. Anyway, we were getting close to identifying Omega's whereabouts when we encountered what you might call a problem. Mayhap, it would be best if you came to the workshop and saw for yourself. Curious. Surprised? Aye, so were we. He's been brought to a consultant. Believe it or not. How many times do I have to tell you, you will play no part in this investigation? Your motives were dubious from the start. Oh, the first. And nothing you have done since has served to make any clearer. Out of necessity, I agree to take part in Omega's activation, but well, oopsie. That's a problem. We'll rot it out. Out of necessity, I agree to take part in Omega's activation, but that will be the extent of our cooperation. Passing judgment without due consideration, openly disparaging colleagues, not very chiefly of you, Chief. I'll have you know, I'm a sensitive new recruit who thrives on encouragement. Then I trust you'll thrive elsewhere when encouraged to piss off. I will not have him on our roster, Jesse. Never mind anywhere near our work. His employment is to be terminated effectively, immediately. The thing is, Chief, we've already paid in full, and it wasn't exactly pittance either. 4/5 of what you get was the agreement. Look, whatever disagreements you might have had in the past, the fact is, we could do with his expertise now. Let him earn his keep, at the very least. I don't believe this. You claim my wholly justified ventures represent an unsustainable risk to the ironworks, and then pay him a sultan ransom in advance? Him? Give me strength. This has been the way of it for a while now, on account of which we've had to put our investigation on hold. Let's investigate by ourselves. Let me know how it goes. I'm leaving. As much as I admire your enthusiasm, hero, you will not get very far without some brains to complement your admirable brawn. Happily, I am blessed with a surfeit of the former. From this moment forth, you shall be my chaperone, with the realm's savior watching my every move. I couldn't possibly make any mischief, which should surely serve to allay my employer's concerns. Forgive me, Tomberry. It was not my intent to embroil you into this mess. I didn't know you were here. Seeing as you are, though, I cannot deny that I would be glad to have you on board. The fact is, we are no closer to understanding the true extent of Omega's powers, and even if it were damaged during the encounter with Shinryu, it seems highly doubtful that we will be unable to disable it unaided. We have got as far as identifying its likely resting place. But I, for one, would feel a lot more confident about surveying the area with you around to deal with any unexpected surprises. Might I persuade you to lend us a hand once more, old friend? Of course. Then it is settled. Chief, we have a problem. The etheric concentration levels at the yawn are soaring. Our readings doubled from one moment to the next, and by the time we went to check them, they've doubled again. What? But that could only mean... Evacuate the sod. I shall handle the matter personally. Oh, it's getting juicy. Biggs, Wedge, Tomberry, I need you with me at the yawn, to the south of here. That's where we believe Omega came to rest. Jesse, hold the fort while I'm gone, and if possible, continue surveillance from a safe distance. Alright, Chief. Watch yourself out there. Am I to stay and mind the shop too? Oh no, I'm not letting you out of my sight. But before you fill the room with maniacal laughter, I want you to remember something. When you collected your inexplicably lavish fee, the Ironworks Creed became your creed. That's freedom, through technology, in case you've forgotten. Not supremacy. Through elegant ingenuity, breach this contract and I will have my prawns of flesh. Got heated. Let's check out this. Whew. I needs it. How do I get this stuff? Elegant tombstones of creation. How are these obtained? What is up, zombie? How's it going? I'm trying to figure out how to get this new stuff. Other. Rowena's tokens. Creation. Probably gonna need quite a few of those. Oh, it's so expensive. 56. How do you even get that stuff? From roulettes. Oh wow. Can you not just buy some? It's not that simple. What? Well, that's awesome. It's Asanas Grimoire. If you open your duty finder and look at the rewards for each roulette, it'll tell you. Oh, why can't I do these now? I want to do these. Oh, I haven't unlocked them yet, that's why. Oops. Off 10, that's not so bad. 20 for the front lawn. I suck at front lawn. So bad. I'm not gonna really worry about that right now. I want to, but at the same time, I really want to do this quest. The Hunt for Omega. You have to unlock Temple of the Fist and Kugane Castle. How do you do that? Definitely sounds pretty fun to check out after this. It's been so long since I've actually produced my own video with clips and creating everything to post. And I've been working on the what's next, my review, my complete review on what I think of Stormblood. And I forgot how hard it was. I forgot that I could fly here. Whoa. Reminds me of Jack and Daxter. Can you get in this stuff? Will it kill you? Oh yeah, there's a barrier. What in the seven hells is going on here? A veritable sea of condensed ether. Our Precious has been busy. Precious. What villainy is this? Oh, Midgar Somar. It's been a while. In slumber sweet, have I lain, since mine offerings war with man did end, yet I could not choose to stir at this abhorrent stench. Oh yeah, Amplarian, I'm jumping in on it. Glad you could join, by the way. I've decided to do a lot more with this character while on level 70. Enjoying things so far. You're going to be ahead of me now. I haven't done Omega yet, and I've been told it's easier than Shinryu. Jump on it. Come on, get motivated. Have care, mortal, for within this great hollow lieth Omega. Long have we known one another, our history spanneth eons and stars. What? Oh gods, what's happening? That looks like the Chocobo from Chocobo's dungeon. Chief, get out of here. There. You're not dead? Apparently not. It passed straight through me, as if it were some sort of illusion. This is one of Omega's creations. Omega is a weapon wrought in a place beyond reach of thy kind, capable of weaving ether into life. That serpent is yet unfinished, but doubt not that it will become a corporeal threat ere long. No. What? I understand. Well, whatever it is, it's gone. While this peculiar thing remains, if it looks like a chocobo and quiz like a chocobo, I'm thinking it's probably a chocobo. Oh, it's so awesome. It's Lalafell saws. Choco's jealous. Look at it. It's just staring it down. This is the real deal. Okay. The way it quiz isn't unlike a chocobo, but it looks more like a stuffed doll to me. It's definitely a chocobo. Trust me on this. The ones we Lalafells rod are all about this size, aren't they? I suppose. Alright, let's go with chocobo for now. Oh, what is going down? Thy mistress's blessing extendeth not unto this creature's soul, then. Very well. As this matter concerneth Omega, I shall speak with it in my stead. Tonberry? Aren't you going to introduce us to your knowledgeable little dragon friend? It's Midgar Somar, friend. What? The Midgar Somar? Who fought and fell at the Battle of the Silver Tier Skies? And here I was, content to be traveling in the company of just one legend without wishing to offend you, hero. The Father of Dragons does have something you do not. That being relevant knowledge, there is much we could learn from him. Little and less is known about Omega's origin. It first appeared in records dating back to the Third Astral Era, before the Allegan Empire reached its zenith. And said records had but one thing to say: Omega activation successful. In the centuries that followed, the Allegans enjoyed rapid technological development, but there was a nary a further mention of Omega until its capture of Bahamut. Its existence is a mystery among mysteries, a tale among tales. 'Twas always assumed the Allegans built it, and had no reason to believe otherwise. But now Midgar Somar tells us that it's not even our world. Just so. It haileth from another star. More than that I will not say. I have spoken with this being. It telleth of a strange plane beyond this hollow, wherein it did reside from the moment of its creation. For reasons unknown, it was ordered to fight, yet being weak, it chose to fly instead, and thus crossed over unto this world. Ordered to fight by Omega. Why in seven hells would it do that? To put its creation to the proof. If you would know more, go forth and look upon the truth with your own eyes. Wait, you're saying we should jump in? I already tried. It doesn't let me. You have naught to fear from the fall. The hollow hath become a portal into Omega's domain. Once there, this being shall guide you. Servant of Heidelin, fate bindeth me to Omega. If it be thine intent to pursue it, I shall lend thee my strength. So you, really can show us around inside the hole, can you? Quick, quick! Oh. Looks like it's about to get good. Well, I doubt any of us imagined things would come to this, but the Father of Dragons has given his assurance. Let us take our investigation into the on. I have already apprised Jessie of our intent and instructed her to have our engineers on standby. Since we have no way of knowing what awaits us in there, I need you to be ready for anything. Are you? I think so. Let us begin. It is looking crazy. We're all see-through. What is this place? And what's wrong with us? I can see straight through me. Welcome home, Alpha. Welcome, mortals. Creepy. I am Omega, and I have awaited your coming. I communicate with you now via one of my monitors. You stand in the rift between dimensions, where a vital experiment is presently in progress. Your participation is appreciated. Please indicate your consent. Bleep. Experiment. If you want our participation, you'll have to tell us a little more than that. We're disappearing. Not participating entities will be summarily erased. Please indicate your consent. Bleep. It seems we can't even exist here without Omega's leave. I think it's fairly clear what we have to do, don't you? Should we consent or ask Chocobo what to do? Mira, what is up? How's it going? So what do you guys think? Ask the Chocobo? Or just consent? Consent? Ask the Chocobo. I mean, we kind of know what Chocobo's answer is going to be. It's, you know, maybe a little bit of queh. But, you know, did the first option. The first option. Let's do it. Let's do the first option. Seems like the right option. Thank you for your cooperation. You're provisionally assigned to the Alpha Group. Whoa. Looking crazy. What is up, Red? Interdimensional Rift. Whoa. Looks like some manner of tower or egg. The aim of the experiment is to determine the mightiest being in creation. To that end, 89 candidates have been selected and recreated. They are grouped by dimension, matched by strength, and pitted against one another. That which you identify as Chocobo is Subject Alpha, and you have been assigned to its group. This assignation is tentative. However, pending an assignment of your fitness to serve as fully fledged test subjects, your combat capabilities will be evaluated shortly. Combat capabilities? You mean you want us to fight? Affirmative. A course shall be constructed for this purpose, though which you must attempt to fight your way. Your suitability will be confirmed upon reaching the Deltascape test, World Beyond. Please note, however, that only entities with existential authorization may interact with objects in the rift. Of your number, only Alpha has this as present. Before you may engage in combat, said authorization must be temporarily transferred to you. Bleep bloop. I had to do each Deltascape raid like 5 times each just to get my drop this week. Wow. Weapon or gear? Just gear from other classes. That sounds really tough. 5 times. Ha. An invitation from Omega itself. Not even. I could have foreseen this. We are accepting it, of course. It's preferable to summary. Irassured. I am sure you'll agree. Alpha, was it? My colleagues and I are minded to participate in Omega's experiment. Will you transfer your authorization to us? Oh, it gets me every time. 4 levels from 70. Wow, Mira, you have been putting in the work. Congrats. No doubt. Bleep. Existential authorization transferred. Subjects ready to engage. Please begin at your own convenience and proceed as directed. Was originally a Dragoon main. What happened? Where did the change of heart come from? Oh, I think it was this. What? I think it was this floor here. Huh. Aha! Let the fun begin. These really should control their text a little bit differently. Take lead, Tonberry. We'll follow. Oh, well. Here we go. No good. It's protected by some kind of barrier. Oh, barriers are my specialty. Oh shit. I'll have this down before you know it. Now this is my kind of battle. Should I be worrying about this box? Before switching to Samurai. Oh! I want to try different. I understand. Whoa, White Flame has some moves. That was interesting. Well done, Wedge. That leaves just the enemy. Chief, the second cube's about to turn. Another White Flame. Bahamut! Just gotta look at him. So amazing. So radiant. So Bahamut-y. Hey, what? Someone's eager to come on. Let's follow. I really like this place so much. Oh, every time you teleport it should be like that. I had wanted to... Trying a different class always seems so crazy. The rest of us will tend to the enemy. What? Big Swedge, the monitor is yours. The rest of us will tend to the enemy. Whenever you're ready, Tonberry. Whoa. It's getting real. Real. Whew. I wish they did everything they say in a better manner, you know? Maybe gave him some voice audio in here instead of small text above the head. Gonna level Red Mage after Dragoon. Red Mage is fun. I need to jump back in online eventually. Biggs, this time you get a monitor as well. Tonberry, you know what to do. I think I'm no less qualified to tinker with these toys. Oh no. What is a behemoth? King Behemoth? What? Came out of nowhere. It's getting real. Okay, the behemoth's down. Woo! That was a little bit more rough than what I expected. That's our goal, the Deltascape, if I'm not mistaken. What do you think is waiting for us there? Omega said that it groups subjects by dimension. If the creatures we fought on the way were merely intended to separate the wheat from the chaff, it would seem certain that far greater challenges await inside these egg-like objects. Our fellow test subjects, most like. But I'm not certain what to make of that castle. Could it somehow be connected to the subjects? Alpha? But hold on a minute. Shouldn't either one or the other of us be translucent? But Subjects confirmed to have arrived at the Deltascape. Analysis complete. Congratulations, you are approved for participation. Your strength places you in the self-same tier as Alpha, the feeblest and farthest removed from myself. Nonetheless, you are now fully fledged test subjects. Welcome, weakest of challengers. As corporal life forms, you need not undergo development within a test world. Instead, you may use this space freely. Not quite what I would have chosen, but one must make do. Speaking of which, what is it that we're supposed to do exactly? You are to enter the Deltascape and defeat all test subjects within. Please note, however, that strength in numbers will not be acknowledged. There is a strict limit upon how many entities may participate in combat. Only a small party may have existential authorization transferred from Alpha. Good luck. Doop. So the eggs do contain our fellow test subjects, just as I predicted, Garland? Before we turn our thoughts to the Deltascape, I suggest we set up a base of operations here. Wow, they set up quick. I need this in my life. I bet it makes the best coffee. It's somewhat cobbled together, but this should suffice as a base of operations. Take heart, old friend, though every step we take seems to raise more questions, we made through this mirror of mysteries, eventually. Of that I have no doubt. Let's take a look at this place. Can you jump off? No, you cannot. Can you ride a mount? No, you cannot. Other than that, this place is pretty awesome. Let's hear it, Sid. Sid is eager to proceed with the investigation. Right then, what to do next? We know that Omega is conducting tests to determine the strongest being, but we do not know its ultimate purpose, nor even its exact whereabouts. Plainly, however, it is within Omega's power to curtail our stay here whensoever it chooses. Accordingly, we have little choice but to proceed as bidden and defeat the test subjects waiting in the Deltascape. Well, Alpha certainly seems keen, though it might be best if you left the fighting to others, little one. That is, of course, assuming others are willing. What say you, old friend? Let's get 'em. This promises to be most entertaining foray, and I would not dream of missing any part of it. You may rely on me to provide you with remote support. With commendable foresight, I took the liberty of borrowing the various monitors that were lying around, and I shall extract all the information I can from them. Quick. It's a pity none of us speaks Chocobo. As I recall though, we are supposed to have Alpha transfer his authorization to us prior to engaging in combat. In which case, Tonberry, you'll need him to accompany you into the Deltascape. See to your preparations and proceed whenever you're ready. Quick. Alpha appears eager to proceed. You may enter Deltascape V 1.0 whenever you're ready. Deltascape. Let's do it. Oh, my autumn level isn't high enough. Okay. We've got to up that autumn level. No, yes. We know how the autumn level system works. We're not new to this. So let's get it on. Need Verity. What is that? Variety? How close? Not too far off, actually. Oh, I'm so bad at PvP. There you go, buddy. Oh, though it is faster to do that, I'm gonna actually start off with the trawls. Do that first. Actually, before I do that, how do I actually unlock the Kugane Palace and Verity Tome Sabat? Oh yeah, I've already seen it. I've already drooled over it. I do not have enough tombstones in Kugane. We'll do that. We'll line that up. Then we'll slowly do back and forth things to kind of work our way up in that autumn level. We will work out the Deltascape. It's one of the cool things about being done with the story. You just got time to go around and teleport here, teleport there, do this and do that. Then Temple of the Fist is unlocked in Rogger's Reach. Temple of the Fist, that seems like a necessity. Another thing that I actually wanted to do as well was the, oh, I can't remember the Triad. Those were another bit that I wanted to actually try to do while I'm on this side quest kick. That's another level 70 dungeon. Is this it right here? I dream of Shirogane. She doesn't look like she's frantically trying to get my attention. Surabani? Surabami? You get a Yuguri minion. Whoa! That is awesome. Is this where you actually start? Is this the spot? It seems like there's so many areas. Ah, King of the Castle. I suppose it's there. Beside the bazaar. That's for the new housing area. Ah, yeah, I'm not interested in that. Maybe later. Just What can you really do with the free companies and such in your housing districts? Is there much of a point to it, or is it mainly more for pleasure? I know you can actually seek help from others, so I've heard, but it just sounds like more of a pleasure-esque type deal. King of the Castle, good deal. This employee of the East Alanard Trading Company is relieved to see you. Who is it? I don't know. Tonberry Disciple. Oh, thank the heavens. I'm in dire need of a capable adventurer, and I can think of none better. Local officials have been working desperately to keep this confidential, but there is trouble in Kugane Castle. It has been overrun by a band of outlaws. What's more, they've taken hostages a number of nobles along with the Bugyo Kugane's host magistrate. They're demanding the country's border to be closed off, insisting Kugane's efforts be to establish ties with other countries is folly. Why? If they're had their way, I imagine foreigners, or Asian, they call them, would never step foot here again. Under normal circumstances, the Sekisegumi would have taken steps to immediately resolve this crisis. But they dare not do anything to put the Bugyo at greater risk. To proceed with would require a decree from the Bakufu. Yet, I fear there is no time to send an envoy to the royal capital and back. Nevertheless, they will have done their due diligence and delivered a missive. While waiting for a response, they have also called upon the East Alanard Trading Company in an attempt to potentially expedite the rescue of the hostages. As to why they would go out of their way to contact us, well, one of the captives is from Ulda. It goes without saying, the repercussions of a foreign dignitary coming harm would be dire. Because the Sekisegumi cannot act in an official capacity, they have asked for my assistance in assembling a small contingent to infiltrate the castle. If you would join our cause, make for the aqueducts of the Rakuza district. There is a hidden passage leading into the castle keep, under guard by the Sekisegumi. Tell them I sent you, and they will explain what you must do. Sounds awesome. What is Drake Fury? Chocobo Stables. You get a bunch of different buffs, like, oh wow, I didn't know that. Can craft airships to use to go in an area exclusively to the... Oh, wow. I didn't know that either. What is up, Drake Fury? Glad you could join. Yo, Jimbo. For once, I'm not even upset about a spoiler. Does he ask for your gil? Better yet... Oh no, how did I forget? Oh, come on. The dog's name. Does he have the dog? I have destroyed my brain. Yojimbo, though. That is amazing. I feel ashamed. I feel like... just ashamed. It's probably the closest place. And I'll have not attuned myself with it. Oh, I thought I actually had the Sakasugami barracks. I suppose not. So we'll just go to the Kugane Aetherite Plaza. Oh shit, now I remember. I wasn't even at an Aetherite stone. Damn it. He has the dog. Oh my super duper shit. I've got to get to it. I'm stoked. Let me jump down. You were sent by the East Eleanor Trading Company. Then there is still a chance. Permit me to apprise you of the situation. The castle is presently held by a group of criminals under the leadership of a merchant named Kageyama. We believe his demands to close off our borders, as ludicrous as this seems, there are a vain attempt to eliminate what he sees as a threat for the foreign business. If it was only him and his cohorts, I am quite confident my men and I could easily root them on our own. The problem, however, is his bodyguard. Our informant tells us that he is a swordsman of great renown in the Hingan underworld. He demands exorbitant sums of money. Oh! Yes! Oh yes, defending his clients with seemingly inhuman display of strength and skill immeasurable. Oh, commensurate with the price he is paid. That is just amazing. That is one of the best shoutouts I've seen in playing all of this. Your task will be content with the Kageyama and his hard blade in the heart of the castle. With all eyes focused on you, they will fail to notice my men's intrusion to rescue the hostages. It shames me to ask of this as a civilian, but if we are able to save those people, I can see no other way. Oh, I'm stoked. Let's hope it doesn't take too long. I want to explore this area a little bit though. He's a really well designed boss. Kugane Castle is the easiest and probably the most fun of all level 70 dungeons. The glamour is nice too. How do you transmog? Like, can you like transmog your character to just look a certain way? Change all your gear around? Koju. What is this place? This is where I would be hanging out. Minutes. Use glamour prisms. Glam or gear? Just, you know, the gear. Change it to look however you want it. Maybe a spot of both. I mean, don't get me wrong. He looks cool. But I feel like he could look so much more cool. I should go repair some gear. You have to unlock Glamour and Mordona. Yeah, you do. In Mordona, huh? It's so weird that you can't swim here. Well, while we wait on the queue, let's go to Mordona. Why not? Where is Mordona? Very bottom. After everything. Climbing is fun. We'll check it out. A little bit. I'll actually be right back. Really quick. Hello. Glamour is the end game of Final Fantasy XIV, according to, I don't even know how to say that, XIV 10X? Oh, that was probably butchered. What did you miss, my boy? Not really too much at all. So where is the glamour? Where do I go? What do I do? Who do I talk to? For whom is concerned? Oh man, I've been playing too much Final Fantasy XII. I was sitting here pressing the pad trying to get the map up. Wrath of the Karn, Blood for Stone. Definitely pirates. Self-improving man? Maybe. Oh shit. One of those blue plus things. What is up, Matthew? Glad you can make it. Glad you could join us. level 50. I'm thinking it may be this one up here. Is it Lisgard here? Purveyor of prisms. Such is Wisgard's personal charisma that you feel yourself positively compelled to speak with him. Ah, that's it. Let me tell you about Wisgard. Who is he? He is the first of a new breed. A category-defying adventurers traders. Think. Daring do and can do cross-pollinating like giant bees. A trading adventurer he is. Now allow me to skew into the first person so we can get down to business. And that business is you! And you, brother adventurer, and not looking so good. In fact, it hurts. We'll jump back to this. I'm not finished here, Wisgard. Are we scarred? So here we go. Kugane Castle. And I also got a drink. You can also unlock the Crystal Bell God. It's a funny quest. It'll let you change your hairstyle and colors. I don't think I really want to change the hairstyle or colors. Just really the armor. And I'm digging this place already. Although that does sound like it could be pretty promising. Oh, still in the first person view. Oh, that was weird. At least I'm in a good party. So how is everyone tonight? Good, I hope. I hope they're good as well. I hope you're all magnificent. It's Friday night. You gotta be magnificent. Even if you're sitting at home, watching Tonberry Disciple, while other people are doing other things. They just don't understand. No one understands. Kinda wasted that one. We'll save his Enkindle. I'm sure within these next 10 seconds we'll find something a little more tiresome. Maybe not. Let's just do it. Whoa. Ninjas. Oh, this guy's looking sick. Zuccolmari. Not a time for email. No! Why'd I use Bane? Choco's having a bad dream. I hate these bars they put around some arenas. Whoa. Get away from me, little thing. Let me go. Oh. Was it so bad? Let's check out this loot real quick. Maybe something that'll help us. Not too bad. Needs it. Not looking too well. We'll just let the other one kind of linger. Did you try Omega yet? We did the beginning stages of it. I actually have to raise my bottom level before I can do the Deltascape, which led me here to Kugane Castle. That's the first time I've ever got two of those off in one succession. Usually I'm just too slow with it. It's perfect. It's like a 297, I think. Not quite 300, but like right there at it. This tank is just not satisfied. Another summoner. We can't have this. I'm the only summoner around these parts. Dragoon Maru, you shall go down. Oh shit, that was my bad. Going to listen to music. Understandable. Music is fantastic. 295. Touché. Kill those guys as soon as possible because they'll summon more ads. Whew. Ooh. Whoa! Leave the lvl70 alone! Nothing's really gonna help there. Just kinda let it chill. Let's rid of this middle dude. I don't like them. Just ignoring the fissure. It's not really for me, but no doubt. Some good stuff. The music in here is amazing. Oh, I missed it. Oh, sick it. Gotta hate those moments. Got real right there. Swarms. Oh, this must be it. I'm stoked. He looks weird. You've done well to make it this far, but I'm afraid your journey ends here. Come, Yojimbo, we have visitors. Ooh. He looks amazing. Oh, it makes me want to play Final Fantasy X so bad. I love Holy. Oh no! What shit is this? The shittiest of shits. We'll have to spectate, I suppose. These people could not wait 2 seconds. Oh, I love that he throws the gill. Quickly, Tayoko. Oh, he does have the dog. Wow, rude. Eh. It happens. They're doing good at least. Hey, we got some loot. Did say sorry? That's nice. Yeah, I see it now. Oh well. They're not doing a bad job. Oh, I like his add-ons. The dragon's head. Spectating a fight always makes you feel a little guilty. It's got some cool shoes. Oh, does he have a second wave that's about to go down? This fight confuses me. I need to practice it more. Yeah, I wish I could have actually gotten in on this. Oh, spectating, yeah, I kind of see some of the mechanics going down, but not really. I mean, I see it, but I don't really understand the fundamentals of everything. I'm more of a hands-on person more than a visually seeing. Oh wow, they've got him down to like the last little bit of his health. Last little tink. Oh, that was it. What was that last move with the fire coming down from above? Your coffer appears empty, Kaigama. If you cannot pay my price, then I'm finished here. My loot is full. He does damage based on how much gold the doggo picks up. Ah, that is pretty cool actually. It reminds me a lot of the Final Fantasy X. Did we actually pick anything up in here? The ring. Up 1 point. 7 more to go. I've got to set aside some gear, sell some stuff and whatnot. What is full actually? Nothing is actually full, so I think I'm good for one teensy weensy moment. Just a small moment. We'll get this done first. Such as with Scarred's personal charisma that you feel yourself positively compelled to speak with him. Oh. We'll just start all over. It's probably best. Let me tell you about Wiscard. Who is he? He is the first of a new breed, category-defying adventuring trader. Think, daring do, and can do cross-pollinating like a giant bee. A trading adventurer he is. Now allow me to skew you into the first person so we can get down to business. And that business is, you brother adventurer, are not looking so good. In fact, it hurts the entire adventurer brand to have you walking about looking the way you do. Oh, and your equipment may be of good quality, but the people expect flash, romance. Sure, you might provide results, but check the trends, man. That doesn't sell. Now I can help you, in fact. I'm probably the one person who can. For just a small service rendering, I can show you how to perform better and even more importantly, look better. So, does that sound like a path you might want to take? Of course it does. Of course. You're a keen sort of fellow? You can start by taking this leather bag to Rowena. Make sure to tell her it's from Wiscard, from which, much fondness. Something from old Wiscard. And he winked at you too? Gods, this should be rich. Well, let's have it then. A leather bag. I was right. This is rich. That stinking sack of goo-boo shite. You know what he sent? Stack of goo-boo shite? It's what he owes me for all of last moon. He wheedles and whines all long day, and when it comes to actually getting something out of him, it's like pulling out of Coral's teeth. You tell him I got a cure for what ails him. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, they say. Well, I'll do him the favor of seeing him sooner, alright? Tell him this month's payment due a week early. Whew. And a bit of advice to you, messenger boy. Don't be taken by his peacocking. All his fineries, just so flim-flam pace himself o'er a glamours like rolling a turd in a rain. Oh, that's funny. No, don't say a word. That was amazing. Whisgard saw it all, heard it all. Ah, the unbridled history. Now there is a woman who understands how to stimulate a latent potential. She lashes me with both contempt while grinding a boot heel into my impudence. A mistress most cruel, the alone of my fever dreams. But enough about me, let's talk about you. Are you ready to perform better and look better? Are you prepared to meet the new you, not tomorrow, but today? With a glamour prism, you can project the likeliness of one another, or one object on another, a little practical magic, and the world sees you as you should be seen, in a better light. Now, what do you think? What you were thinking, shouldn't people respect you for who you are? Or wouldn't they anyway, once they knew you? And I say good luck. Who's going to want to take the time unless you give them a reason to? Don't take my word for it. Now that you have the glamour prism in your own, see for yourself. The best minds in the arcane arts agree. 99 out of 100 prefer glamour. Oh, that was an easy quest. I do not know where I would be classified here. Would I be... I would be cloth, so I assume. Yeah, probably cloth. Get your behemoth out of here. Okay. Glamours. Glamours allow you to alter the appearance of equipment through the use of illusory magics. To change the appearance of an item, highlight it and select Cast Glamour from the sub-commands. Casting glamours requires catalysts known as glamour prisms. Please note that for the illusion to take effect, you must be able to equip the gear whose appearance is being projected. Glamour items cannot be sold or traded. Furthermore, the item lending is likeliness will become bound to you. With these conditions in mind, by using glamours, you can always look and perform your best. You'll use all of them, but cloth is the most common. Okay, let's try one out. Let's start off with the body, just something simple. Oh. It would help if I remembered what all of these look like. Is there a preview? Can you preview this somehow? This little picture, it just... the description isn't the greatest. Lvl tunic? Well, that's a good one. You can buy glamour prisms on the market board. You can right click and select try on. What's right click? Oh, that's definitely not it. Oh, sub commands. Why is he naked? This might be a good one. Dig it. The brand new robe. Yeah. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, but this is a good one as well. And this one. Oh, they're getting me. I even like this one a lot. That one's okay. The Shire stuff was all rot. I feel like I'd be rocking the past though. Okay, now this is really looking like a winner. What do you guys think? When you carry in the Triad window, hit the C gear and it'll show you how he looks with the gear on. Oh. That's nice, actually. Cool. Oh, that's too much. I think I'm gonna go with this. Fair clam. Oh, that's just I don't think I'm going to. I just maybe for fun. I've still got the gear. I'm not gonna get rid of it. I think I'm gonna actually go with this one. Let's do it. There he is. For now, the look of Tonberry to Sobble. I'm not gonna worry too much about changing the other looks for now. Maybe later on, but for now this is a pretty good look. I'm digging it. You can also right-click the item to the left to see a dot preview if you'd like to change colors. Maybe later. Maybe later. For now, I think I'm actually gonna head to Ralger's Reach and do the last little quest we have left. The what was it? The Fist? Temple of the Fist? You look like a peasant girl. A peasant girl with a little soul patch. I like the way he looks. I would wear it. It looks comfortable. Okay, which one of these? Oh, I have got to get on this mount stuff. I feel so left out. How do you get the line? What the hell? This is amazing. This may be one of the best I've seen, other than XIV. That so far, that's bucket list material. Now I'm doing it again. This is 14. So where do you start for the the Temple of the Fist or whatever. The line is a tank mount. Aw, that sucks. It's a paladin mount. That's a mentor mount. Seriously. Seriously, what? Warrior gets a bear? Whoa. Is there a summoner mount? Summoner needs their own mount. If everybody else gets one, summoner needs one. Ant juice. Temple of the Fist. Have I already been to the Temple of the Fist? Whoa. That's awesome as well. I feel like I'm just riding stock. I want to be on that coal measure with all these awesome, crazy mounts. Bizburb. I have no idea what that is. Then I have to level up tank. Yeah, tank mounts. They look awesome. Just tanks get mounts? That is not fair at all. Black Mage should have had the broom mount as the jaw mount. The ponies are easy. Easy peasy. And some of the birds. Started leveling Dark Knot. That's also something I've thought about trying out, was the Dark Knot. Get some Cecil fills. Okay, how do I get into your place? The path ahead leads to the Temple of the Fist, and it is my duty to ensure only those of sound and body mind are permitted to pass. I'm so sound of minded body and stuff. Come on, man. I want in. The what bird was Bismarck? Oh wow. How do you get the quest for this? Where does it reside? Do I have to do this coil thing? To kill a coil. Coil. Your warrior is 60 and your paladin is 50. Huh? Hey, I would definitely power through it for those mounts. They look awesome. I have the egg Schillerian system. So get on my level. What in the world is egg Schillerian? Oh. Oh, okay. So that's it. I'll accept it. You know, while I'm in the area, let's repair all of this. And another thing too, these people will be my test subjects. No. Oh my goodness. I thought I turned it off. It is still there. still there. You know what? Screw it. It'll be okay. There was a time where I wanted them to disappear, and now I just do not care. It's an egg mount that shoots chocobos. What? That's legit? I want it. Is that like every Easter, or is that just like last Easter? No doubt, I want that. Other players, scroll down. Never. It worked. Everybody's just existing now. Amazing. Ortwin has been thinking a lot about the Temple of the Fist lately. Ah, Tomberry, just the man I was looking for. As you know, Rhalgr's Reach used to be a pilgrimage site for followers of the Fist of Rhalgr. Atop the mountain lies the remnants of the Temple of the Fist, which was once the center of their religion. It was filled with monks training their minds and bodies right up until the Mad King, Theodoric, decided to raise the temple. Curiously enough, a young lady recently approached me saying she wishes to explore the ruins herself. I immediately turned down her request, knowing that she alone could not survive the route to the ruins. But then I thought of you. I am positive that you are strong enough to protect her while she explores. The girl's name is Marjorie. If you are willing to help, seek her out by the doors which lead to the temple. I imagine she is still there, pestering Rodmar to let her in. Should be a relatively simple job to get back. That annoys me. What? I just can't play without names. They help me spot people better, especially in 72-man PvP. It doesn't bother me only because I typically play alone unless one of you from the chat come in to help me out with something. Keep your party names on. I actually have my party names on as well. Everything else is turned on. It's just the randos in the background. So anybody that comes on, you know, you want to jump in here, your name will still appear up there and over your head if you're a friend or if you're in my party, in my group. It's just like I said, the randos, you know, the people that don't watch Tomberry Disciple or care. Yeah, we just won't worry about them. Plus, it clutters up the screen a lot, especially usually when you have a lot of people on there. Shorten them to initials. Yeah, that's how it used to be. It used to be. 90% gathering chance. Failed 4 times in a row. What? You need to select... You can't turn off minions' names. That one doesn't bother me too bad. The scrubs. Are you also interested in exploring the Temple of the Fist? I never dreamed I would meet a fellow enthusiast. I first learned of the monks when I attended a lecture given by the historians named Eric Ever since, I have continued to be fascinated by their creed and approach to life. I thought I would come and pay a visit to the site of the most revered temple. Now the Empire has driven out the region. The only issue is this man will not let me pass. The monks use the path to the temple to train. It is filled with all kinds of traps and obstacles that cannot be overcome by just anyone. It is precisely those traps and obstacles that I wish to study. Everything I have read states that those who are able to reach the temple will come face to face with a monk of legend. That does not pique your curiosity in the slightest? Who knows what kind of lessons could one learn from a monk that has mastered their art? You wish to know, don't you, adventurer? Duh. You're the one who helped me the resistance defeat Xenos Galvus. Well, you should be more than capable of handling whatever the temple has to throw at you then. In fact, you're truly keen to explore what lies beyond those doors. Would you mind if I joined you? I am very familiar with the layout of the temple grounds. From all the reading I have done, I know I can be of help to you. Oh, please take me with you. Let's check something out really quick. Oh, whoa. We've already been making progress here. Temple of the Fist. Both of these give off quite a bit. Is that every one of these? No. No. Nada. Only these. Let's see. Temple of the Fist. Let's join it up. Let's get it ready. 9 minutes. I doubt it'll take that long though. Usually I get decently lucky. Just the last 3 because those are the 3 in expert roulette. They give off a lot. 50. Everything else is like 10 or 20. See if we have enough to actually get anything. Maybe get it out of the way. Nope, not even close. It's gonna take a little while to get all that. Gonna have to do some grinding. Is there actually a market board here in within Rolger's reach? There's something I've been meaning to check. Summoning bell. The Temple of the Fist is the most annoying of the 3, and just to annoy me, cut it in my last 3 expert roulettes. Whew! The second boss is annoying as fuck. Yes. So is the last one. That's creation. Verity is easier to get. How do you get that? Second is more. Oh. Especially if you go in blonde. Creation tomes give level 30 gear, whereas Rarity tomes give 310. How do you get the 310 level gear? If it's easier, I'd be interested. You know, I'll probably get both, of course, but, you know, I'll dip my toes in the water. I know where it's at here. I'll just travel here really quick and hit this market board up. I want to spend some gil. I've got 1,455,000 gil, and I have not spent a dime on basically anything unless I've just really had to since I've been playing Final Fantasy XIV. I have a hole in my pocket that has burned from the gil that has sat there so long. I want to spend some. Same way from the vendor, but choose Verity. Rosin0383, thank you so much. The world is your oyster. Thank you so much. Buy a minion. Ah, a minion. Minions are cool. I've got a few, but that is not what I'm particularly after at the moment. Okay, what is the housing? No. Maybe miscellaneous? I'll just top it in. I want some chocobo barding. Gonna need some stuff. No matching items. Just put Chocobo. There we go. Chocobo tells Saul. Chocobo Flaw. What is this? A freshwater fishing lure? No. 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 Okay, that is not gonna happen. Buy barding. That's what it was after. Buy flowers for your hair. Give it yours, you the peasant girl they deserve. Just top barding. I'm not gonna get any flowers for my hair. He's a man. A real man. Oh, no match still. Barding and check the martial match box. Oh, okay, there we go. A suit of chocobo armor worn by those legendary birds. Starlight barding. Tile barding. Living barding. Oh, this is going to be tough. Os barding. There's a lot. Sells for 1 gil? This stuff is super cheap. Let's go with Os. Oh wow, I take that back. It's not super cheap. That shit's expensive as fuck. What's the best? Oh, I don't know. This might have just caught my eye. Sephirotic. 500,000 kill. Ah. Oh, it's so tempting. The revealer's party. Where is that? How much is it? Oh, I don't see it on here actually. We got blissful. Oh, there it is. Oh, is this the Susano barding right here? Or the Xeno? Oh, no, it is Susano, yes. It gives your Chocobo 4 arms. What? That is amazing. I'm stuck now. 4-armed Chocobo. Or Susano. What is As? Does As, is that like a whole Shiva thing? Shiva, yes. Valentine's Day separation, Paramore. Bismarck, that sounds awesome. Ravana. Nidhogg? Oh! Oh, I'm so stuck right now. So stuck. I would like Susano. I would like the Sephirotic. That sounds amazing as well. But so does the Horde barding. I want the Bliss barding. There's a lot of good ones. Hey, did you do the quest that makes your Grand Company Chocobo fly? Don't think so. I'm not really sure. 10 million. Okay, Nidhogg's out of question. Just cross him off the list. So we're stuck between the Sephirotic, the Reveler's barding. And I'm gonna leave it at that, I think. But I'm gonna let you all decide. The Revelers or the Sephirotic? Well, I'll be spending 389,800 gil, or will I be spending 500 gil? 500,000. My bad. It is cheaper. Sephi? Well, we got one-on-one. I don't think you can put barding on your black chocobo. I don't think I can either. 4 arms. That's 2 for Susano. We'll go with the Susano. The Sephirotic, it sounds so awesome too though. Before I buy any, I need to actually check something. I'm gonna remember that. I'm gonna hit up Bonalucy over here. We need to see what she's been up to. Not too much. 16,000, that helps out. We'll leave her with some pocket money. 4,000%. Sounds erotic. There's that you might be able to afford on the market board also. 320. I think I'd rather do the work than spend the money for it, for my actual gear. Seems like a lot of work, I know, but we'll go ahead and get the revelers. We've had more votes here. Let's see what it's like. Oh, that 4 arms sounds so tempting, though. I am just like right there on the edge. I know it's cheaper, but it sounds so awesome. But you know, votes win. That's how it works. Let's do it. Let's leave somewhere where it's possible. We'll go back to Ralger's Reach, make things a little bit more easy. Somebody has the weirdest laugh going down in the background. Oh, why did I go about this the difficult way? Chose the most possible difficult way there is. Whoa, 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 ho. Why in the world? I didn't complete that quest. Buy both. I may buy both. Not this very moment, but I do agree with that. Especially if I'm not gonna really get other armor. I don't really spend my gil on anything either. Pimp out my chocobo. Not you. The wait for this place has been intense. We'll check that out as soon as we can. In the meantime, I'm gonna complete this thing. If I can figure out where. Next to the Ruby Bazaar. Okay. I heard the news. Well done, good sir. Well done indeed. You will be rewarded handsomely for your part in this. As you no doubt already guessed, Kageyama has been apprehended. His bodyguard, however, is nowhere to be found. I suppose, in the end, his loyalty only laid only with Kageyama's coin. At any rate, the magistrate is safe, as well as Uldan. What is this? Ah, I was not expecting to find you here as well. Lady Leiju wished to thank you both personally for your assistance. In light of that, all that has happened, I thought only proper she have an escort. Oh, she's looking awesome. Sun cap. So, you're the great adventurer who risked life and limb to save us. Uncle Lolorito has told me so much about you. Hearing of your daring deeds was inspiring, so much so I decided to set out On an adventure of my very own, I have taken to the writing travel literature, you see, and someday the whole Eorzea will have the chance to read of my journeys across the realm. Yet, never in my wildest dreams did I imagine a yearning to experience new cultures and customs would take such a terrible turn. Words fail to express my gratitude. Miss Liliju, we were quite fortunate that he was here to assist in your rescue, but it would be folly to assume fortune will always smile upon you so. Your uncle worried sick about you. Besides, you will not consider returning home. There is so much I have yet to see, yet to do. If I were to leave now, I would only have naught but this terrible story of kidnapping to fill my pages of my journal. It would be irresponsible of me to give my readers the impression that Hingashi is the land of savages unfit for traveling. As you might recall, there were rather nasty incident in Uldal that even our dear adventurer friend was helpless to resolve. Surely you would not wish that to be the only tale of Uldal to be told in Kugane. Alright, you have made your point, but why have you come all this way alone? Looks like we're gonna miss this instance. Uncle Lorito tries to keep me from harm, but he has only succeeded in smothering me. I tire of being constantly coddled. It is the while I left to prove to him and myself that I am perfectly capable of being on my own. If I know my uncle, he has likely requested you hire guards for me. Whether I choose to return or not, well, tell him that I refuse. Very well. Might I ask then that you pay me a visit when your journey has ended? Lolorito is not the only one who worries for your safety after all. Yes, of course. I will be sure to bring my souvenirs and tales of adventure to share with you. At last, my journey continues. Though there is still much of the world for me to experience, I suspect meeting the Warrior of Light will be one of the high points of my writings. What is up, Azafam? Or Azafam? I have to do the Weeping City for WT and I haven't done it in months. Actually, everybody, it is 11:42 in my area. I have been on for a while, and I am not usually up this late anymore. I'm probably gonna head to bed pretty soon. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night, and we'll jump back in on the Temple of the Fist tomorrow. And then maybe, and hopefully tomorrow, we can jump into those Deltascape quests. I would really love to dive into those. A whole lot of story is behind that I can see now, and I am more excited for it than what I thought I would be. But everybody, I do think it is time for me to jump out of here. Hopefully tomorrow my schedule will be clear and I can get more of everything in. I would really like to get more Final Fantasy XII underway. I only had an hour in so of today, so hopefully tomorrow I can get just as much, or yeah, well, actually more. Why didn't I join the dungeon? Well, mainly because I don't really like to skip through story, then jump back into it, skip through it really fast, or read it super fast, just to come back. I can do it tomorrow. It's all the same. But yes, Red, Mira, good night to you, and I will definitely see you tomorrow. Again, we'll have more Final Fantasy XII. I'm not going to be playing Comrades anymore. I don't really see the point in it, in playing the beta. I've literally dived into every little bit of the detail, the story. I've done every little possible thing you can do on it. So tomorrow, 15 Comrades, the multiplayer expansion, will not return, but we will definitely have longer Final Fantasy XII and Final Fantasy XIV playthroughs. So we can look forward to that, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe if you're into all of this and Final Fantasy, or if you like to jump in on that chat. We always have great Final Fantasy enthused or, you know, whatevs, conversations going down. Some really cool stuff always. Also, if you like art, go ahead and check out that Instagram. Tomorrow I will be posting more pictures from the Stormblood Book of Eorzea onto the Instagram. Also, a few other little pictures I want to add in there as well, so be sure to check that out. But I thank you all so much for watching, and Ozafam, thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow as well. Thank you so much, and believe Choco appreciates it as well. Everybody loves Choco. She's so great. Say bye, Choco. Take it easy, everybody. So, Ozafam, Matthew, you have a good night as well. Red, see you tomorrow. Mira, good night to you. Zombie, thank you so much for watching, and good night to you as well. It's been a really productive night, I gotta say. You know, no deaths. Pretty good fun. Drake Fury, thank you so much for watching. It's been fun. Great night, everybody. Super great night. Hopefully tomorrow is just as great, if not better, with my time wise. I want to get on a little bit earlier and play a little bit later. Maybe jumping out about the same time, but definitely getting on a little bit earlier. My plans were all jumbled up today. Plans are completely free tomorrow so far. So hopefully we'll have a better day into all that. But everybody, thank you so much for watching Implarian. I'm glad you can make it as well. And if I've somehow missed you, I'm sorry. I will definitely make up for it over time. Just keep on keeping on, and I'll keep on keeping on as well. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, and good night to you all. I cannot ever say how much. Which server are you in? This is the Ultra server on the Primal Data Center. So if you ever want to jump in on some of these plays, feel free. I also have another character in the Genova server on the Aether Data Center. It is my Red Mage, which will be coming back into play very soon. I've neglected to really jump into that character worried about story, but after I've developed this character a little bit more of a side quest, really experience the level 70 feels that Stormblood has to offer, I will definitely jump back over to the Red Mage and try out some more. Hopefully that got you out there, Ozafam. And again, anytime any of you ever want to jump in on anything, feel free. But as for now, everybody, thank you so much for watching, and have a great night. Have you a great weekend. If you can't actually join the videos anymore or the streams this weekend, have an awesome one. Thank you so much. I'm out of here, everybody. Good night. Good night.